Hey there, my friend. Kirsten the Turnip Seed here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to do a Roadmap 3.0 business presentation where I'm going to answer the question, is the Roadmap 3.0 MRR Core Master Resell Rights course, is it worth it? This is going to be my honest review, and I'm also going to talk about my exclusive bonuses. So if you have been wanting to make money with passive income with digital products and digital marketing, then you're definitely in the right place. My name is Kirsten the Turnip Seed. Most people call me Shin. And I have been successfully marketing online in the digital space since 2016. I restarted my digital marketing space, my digital marketing journey, wanting to learn some things to fill in some gaps of knowledge that I had about trying to scale my income and how to create more sustainable long-term income. And that's where the roadmap came in and filled in those gaps for me. So a little bit about me is I'm also a caretaker to a parent who has ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. So digital marketing is, great for me to be able to do that from home. So, anyways, let's get right into what I'm talking about today. I'm excited to share it with you because I know that if you are trying to make income online, you may have some knowledge gaps that are keeping you from making the income that you want to make online, and the roadmap is a solution for people who are looking to fill in those gaps and actually get to making money online. All right. So if you don't know what the Roadmap 3.0 is, it's a comprehensive A to Z video format marketing course. It's beginner friendly. It's going to show you how to set up a long-term business that generates consistent income through selling digital products. Okay. Rather, those digital products are your own, or you could sell this course as your own first digital product. Okay. Or if you want to learn how to sell other people's digital products, you can learn how to do that as well. All right. So you will learn things like how to create a store, how to create a funnel, um, what you need to be able to have a long-term sustainable business and one that converts. You're going to learn how to accept payments through payment gateways. You're going to learn email marketing, how to create your brand and your niche and build an audience and sell to them through social media. You're going to learn automation so you have more time and leverage in your business. And it also comes with Master Resell Rights, so you can make 100% profits of $497 every time somebody buys the course through you. Um, and that's pretty awesome. So I want you to imagine you're setting up your first digital product you want to sell. But while you're doing that, you could be making income from selling the digital, selling this course. Also, it has a very active community where you can ask questions, you can get support, and trainings are provided 3 times a week. I think I'm frozen. And then it's also translated into Spanish. Am I frozen? So that's a little bit about the Roadmap 3.0 course. Um, like so who is the Roadmap 3.0 for? Let's talk about who this course is for. This is for anyone who's looking to build an awesome brand and to crush it on social media and be able to actually sell what it is, the digital product that you have imagined in your mind, or if you want to sell other people's digital products, um, you can learn how to do that as well. All right. If you already have your own offers, you need to learn how to boost sales to your current offer. Sometimes I hear people say, "Oh, I've created my digital product, but I don't know how to market and sell them." Well, that's why you need the roadmap, so you can learn how to sell those products. You need to learn how to create an audience and sell those products. It's also for the person who you may have been struggling online. I talked about some um, gaps that I had in my knowledge gaps that I had about systems and things I needed to learn to be able to scale. So if you have been struggling online and maybe you're the person who you've invested in multiple courses, you watched a ton of YouTube videos and you know you're missing something and you know you need to develop skills, then this is for you as well. Maybe you're also the person who is tired of biz opping, right? The whole biz op world, frankly, can get exhausting, right? And it can get exhausting because there's a lot of flash and dash and they'll teach you how to promote that thing, right? And then you also like it's a business that you don't really have control over because if they shut that down, there goes your income. Okay. that got exhausting for me. So if you're tired of that biz op world, for those of you who've been in the biz op world, you want to be able to create your own offers. You want to be able to have ownership. You get master resale rights with this course, meaning that you own the content. You can download the content and put it in your own membership area. And it doesn't matter if if it went away, that knowledge you could always repackage, and you essentially have an evergreen product. Okay. That's powerful stuff. Okay. So if you're tired of that, you want to be able to create your own income system, your own income ecosystem, the roadmap, you need to take a look at it if you're in the biz op world. Okay. The other thing to know is you are able to create a stream of income just by selling this course as your own. I kind of said that already, but if you don't, a lot of people get hung up on, I don't know what to sell. What the heck is going on my computer? Okay. I don't know what's happening. So if you don't have a product to sell just yet, you can come in and you can start selling this product as your first digital product, keep 100% of the profits, and you can make $497 profit every time somebody buys this course from you. The thing is that this course is in such demand, right? It is like the #1 MRR course that's out there. There's been so many, I would say, dupes of this course because it's foundational knowledge, it's good information. It helps people get set up the right way to have a digital long-term online business the right way. Okay, so people need this information, and you could be the person that helps people get access to the information, and you make $497 every time somebody purchases it from you. And after even one person purchases it, then you make your investment back in every course that you sell. After that, you're in profit mode. Okay, so it's like a risk-free investment for you when you understand that information, and that you also understand that every module that's in this is essentially a mini course. If you had to pay for all these modules individually, you'd be paying thousands of dollars, and that's not what you're being asked to do at all. Okay, and I'll talk about how you could get started. Sorry for the low in a minute. Okay, you're going to learn. This is also for the person who wants to, again, create and sell your own digital products. Maybe you have an idea in your mind. You're like, I'm a nurse. I want to create a way for a career guide for other nurses that are in their first year. Things they need to know, pitfalls they need to avoid, things like that. Maybe you're, think about the Excel lady, right? There's a lady that's going viral during COVID. She created, she was really good at Excel spreadsheets. She created a whole, like community around Excel spreadsheets and started selling Excel courses. And now she's a millionaire, right? That's the thing that she knew how to do very well. If everyone knows how to do something well that they can turn into their 6-figure year. Okay. Right. So that's like 300, I think it's like $333 a day is 6 figures, right? Everybody can do that, right? You just have to have confidence, and you have to learn what's in the course and create your digital product and apply what you're learning, right? If you are a mom, you could create and sell digital products, a mom's guide, build a whole audience around moms and sell the hell out of that course to moms, right? So whatever it is that you have, your concept that you have, if you want to create your own digital products, you can sell them, and you can do that as an absolute complete beginner. This course is also for anyone who needs guidance and support from someone who's been successful online. I know some things, right? I don't know everything, but I know some things, right? And I can provide that information and help you in your journey online. The next thing to know is that you don't have to resell this course. It's completely optional. It's up to you. The point is for you to learn the knowledge and information and apply it to setting up your business. If you want to offer it to other people so they could get the knowledge and get on the low and know the information and profit and get set up for themselves, that's on you if you want to sell that, if you want to offer that. But you can learn and earn. You can earn money as you're learning. Okay. Now I want to talk about this digital business model in 2024 and why it's so important. The thing to note is that like the time is now that the creator economy is it's exploding. Okay? What that means is anybody who has a phone, a laptop, and can make content, whether posts, videos, etc., they can put themselves out there to get a piece of this pie, which is the online course, the digital marketing, the digital product economy, which is booming. Okay? Forbes magazine did an article called The Booming Online Course Business. And it said that the e-learning industry, which includes digital products, is expected to reach 465 billion with a B by 2028. Okay? Scroll down. Oh, not up. Scroll down. My computer. Ugh, I tell you. So another thing that hold on. Okay. So another thing that Stripe did an actual article called the Creator Economy Goes Global. They found that out of 668,000 creators, those 6,608, I can't even talk today, thousands of creators received 10 billion in payouts. Okay? 10 billion. These are not businesses. These are individual people like you and me who receive payouts, billions of dollars in payouts in the creator economy. Okay? And they said that this is growing about as fast as it was in 2021. So while other industries are dying, like don't get caught up, don't get tricked. You know how they say don't get tricked out your bag, or don't let somebody trick you for your shoes, right? Right now we're in inflation and hyperinflation, okay? A lot of industries are dying, but the industry that's not dying is the creator economy. Because guess what? Ever since COVID, everybody's on their phone. Ever since COVID, everybody wants to learn new things, right? And people will pay money for the things they want to learn. Okay? So what, just know that the creator economy is booming. And you could get a piece of the pie if that's what you choose to do. So let's talk about how you could get started as a beginner. Okay? First thing is to follow the money. The creator economy is growing. Follow the money and get a piece of the pie. Decide you're going to be part of the creator economy. You're going to learn the things so you can be part of the creator economy. All right? So what happens typically is most beginners who start a digital product or a course from scratch, they're failing and they're in constant struggle, right? Because it's a lot of work to put together a course or come up with an idea about a course, package that course together and stuff like that if you don't know the things that are in the roadmap, right? And that's what ends up happening to a lot of beginners. They're just doing it on their own. They don't know what they don't know, right? And the other thing is that most courses, you have to have a proven idea. With the roadmap, right? If you want to sell as your first digital product, let me just tell you, the concept is already proven. More than, I know they passed 20 million, way more than 20 million. I think I don't even know. I'm not going to make up a number right now. I know they're way past 20 million, right? 20 million that have gone to individual resellers, right? That have taken this course and bought it. It's also one of the top ranking searches on almost every social media platform. That means people want this course. It's in demand. And not only is it in demand, but also it's going to show you how to set your business up properly and get to selling. That's the piece that a lot of people like. They'll buy things to learn how to create a digital product in Canva. They'll learn how to list it on Etsy, or they'll learn things. They have no idea how to market and sell. They have no idea how to set up automation. They don't know how to do these things. You learn that in the roadmap. So let's talk about, now that we know some of the common problems, is that there's a way that you can fast track your success and remove obstacles even if you're a complete beginner. How do you do that? First thing is to learn from the best, right? The creators of the roadmap spent time from their years in the industry, and they put that information into a course, okay? The next thing is, instead of you having to go out there and spend time creating your first digital product, if you want to start making money quicker, go ahead and take the digital product, the course, learn from it, and it's already done. you could go ahead and start selling that course as your first digital product. It's like training ground, training wheels for you to learn how to sell so you can sell your own digital product. Okay, again, it's already proved that it's selling. It's viral on social media. I did put the number there, over 29 million sold. Huge demand for the course. Is selling. It's sellable. Okay. The course gives you master resale rights. Master Resell Rights stands for, basically is you have the rights to resell the course as your own. Okay. So when you purchase this course, the Roadmap 3.0, you're given the rights to resell it for 100% of the profit. Okay. You don't share that profit with anyone. So you make a $497 investment in learning this knowledge so that you can create and sell digital products. You are given the course and the rights to resell that course. Okay. Sell it to one person, you make your $497, your initial investment back. You do not have to resell it, right? It's 100% optional, but it's a way that you can make money as you're building out your dream digital product. Okay. Those customers are going to pay you directly. With each and every sale, you get paid immediately. Okay. So if you decide to get started with the roadmap after today's, roadmap presentation and training, I do want you to first know what some people are saying about the roadmap. Now, these are kind of small, so I'm going to have to get in kind of close. But I'm going to read you what some people are saying about the roadmap 3.0. So one of the ones that want to highlight, this person says this training, and these are in our testimonial, like in our roadmap 3.0 testimonial group. So it says, this training has truly opened doors for me that I never thought possible. I came from another training that I just couldn't put my name behind. I 100% believe in this training because it is the real deal. It teaches you how to build a solid online business that can be used in so many different ways. The support and community is second to none. You won't find that anywhere else in this business. This is the best training on the market. This has truly been a life changer for me. I pushed myself to do things I never thought I could do because this training taught me the skills, keyword is skills, to do it. And now I own my own business. I don't say that name wrong. DDS. Okay? Can you tell? I need new glasses anyway. It's time. So, this person over here said, yesterday was 7 days since posting my first MRR TikTok. I growth more than I pay myself in my brick and mortar business that has 10 employees. I don't pay myself an outrageous amount since I reinvest back into the business, but mind blowing to see the proof of this model working in a way that helps other people too. And I'll just read one more and then I'll move on. Someone said, I wish I had this digital marketing course with Master Resell Rights 8 years ago, and I really mean it. This is gold. I'm just so grateful that I have it now. I made 4 figures in my first week of launching, and waking up to payment notifications now is a new norm for me. So people are getting in. They're not what I like is that people are not coming in to this like people come into BizOps, where they're like, oh my God, how fast can I make money? And they're not willing to sit and learn and apply the knowledge. People are very clear. The person who buys this product, this course, is very clear. They want to learn these skills, and they're really learning the skills, and they're really applying these skills because they understand that long term these skills are going to pay them over and over again in many different ways. Okay, so let's talk about how you can make money. The 2 primary ways, but if you haven't seen my video on the 7+ ways you can make money with the roadmap, then you might want to watch that. But let's talk about the 2 primary ways that you can make money with the roadmap. The first one is learn to create and sell your own digital products. The roadmap shows you how to do that. The roadmap will show how to learn to, keyword is learn, to create and sell your own digital products. Okay. The second one is, again, I've been saying this, you have the option to resell this Master Resell Rights course as your first digital product. Okay? Training ground, training wheels while you get your digital dream project, digital product up and going, and make some money selling the course. People need this information. People want this information. It's in demand. Okay? Let's talk some numbers. Okay? 1 sale a week. The course is $497. So 1 course a week, make $497. Not bad. 10 sales a week, that's $4,970. 20 sales a week, that's not $9,940, right? What could you do with that income? How would, like, as you're visioning why you want to make money with digital products, right? What would you do with the income? How would your life change? I want you to think, like, really think about that. Like, do you want to pay your bills several months in advance? You know, do you want to, like, for me, it's a lot of stress and anxiety, financially taking care of elderly parent. You know, that would relieve so much stress, right? So you have to have a vision of what you're going to do with the income. Okay. Um, so again, build your brand and your audience, and the course teaches you how to do all of that so that you can hit these numbers, right? You can't hit numbers just because you dream about them. You have to be able to hit numbers with strategy. The roadmap gives you the step by step, right? So let's talk about going from weekly to daily, right? If your goal is not to have weekly sales, but you want daily sales, you want that day, you want cash flow coming in daily from your digital products, whether it be the course or other digital or both digital products that you create, right? One sale a day of this course, $497. 10 sales a day is $4,970. And 20 sales a day is $9,940, right? These are not like hypothetical numbers. There's people in our community that have hit these numbers using the strategies in the roadmap, right? So you need to learn what's inside the course. Let's talk about what's inside the course, okay? So stage one, you're going to learn the foundation. Again, a lot of courses skip foundational stuff like this and automation and email marketing. I would say those are three things that people skip. While they're teaching you how to post and all that other stuff, they skip the stuff that you need to really grow long term. And that's what the roadmap covers. So the first thing is stage one, you're going to learn your foundation. What does it mean to be a digital entrepreneur? What is your niche, right? There's three niches: health, wealth, and relationships, right? The key ones, right? Top three ones. There's way more niches than that. But what is your niche, right? How do you build a solid business base? How do you tailor your business to your vision? And then what do you need to know about branding? Branding ain't just about no darn colors and logos, right? What do you need to know to brand you? Because people buy from people. They buy from you. How do you brand you so that people will buy from you? Most of the time people say they can't make sales, they got a branding problem. They have a branding problem. Okay? Automation. You either have a branding or a marketing problem, or both. That's what roadmap teaches you how to do. Okay? Stage number 2 is automation. Okay? So you're going to learn business automation, how to put that automation into your business so that when you're asleep, you're caretaking, your kids run around your house, you on vacation, you can have sales still coming in, and you just be like, oh, thank you, baby Jesus, for the sale, right? That's it, automation. So how do you do that? You have to have systems in place to be able to collect money for people to be able to buy from you when you are not actively working your business, when you're not actively creating content, when you're not actively doing those things. How do you have money coming in? So you're going to learn business automation. You're going to learn how to get your business set up through either Stancer or System.io, or you could do both. You're going to learn email marketing mastery. That part is very, 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 very important. Because if you master email marketing, a good portion of your sales will end up coming not only from your social media, but from email marketing. And the other reason why you want to build an email list, because a lot of content creators get so stuck on social media, and your account, you do not own your social media. It could be taken away at the drop of a hat. Okay? If TikTok don't like something you posted, you can log in tomorrow and your TikTok is gone. If you do not have an email list, you have to start over with building an audience. If you have an email list that you've been, hey, link in bio, even if they don't buy right away, you have a list that you can, boom, send an email and you can market to that list of people. You could have flash sales and introduce new products to that list of people every time you come out with a new product. Okay? That's amazing with digital products. You could come out with a planner every 90 days, a new one, right? As a compliment to the next one, and the same group of people will keep buying because you created a niche of people that know, like, and trust you and want to buy your stuff. That's branding, right? So you're gonna learn email marketing. Stage number 3, you're gonna learn how to drive traffic, and I hate the word traffic. The thing to know is I don't want you to look at this module part and get overwhelmed. The thing to think about is where do you want to show up to build your business on social media. The thing is that you don't have to pay for ads. You're going to learn how to do organic social media. You don't have to be on social media like a million hours a day. How do you drive eyeballs, visitors, and sales with your content creation? You're going to learn that in module 13. And then after module 13, pick a platform. Pick one platform to start with so you don't get overwhelmed, right? Do you want to grow your business on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram? Where are you right now? Where do you want to be? Right? For me, I'm a YouTube girl. I like YouTube, right? So that's where I'm growing my business, right? So those are the strategies I want to learn because I don't want to, with YouTube, you don't have to create content every day. Or even if you do, for years from now, people can still go click on those videos and you could continue to make sales, not getting buried in the algorithm with some of the other platforms where you may have to post a little bit more, right? Pinterest is also of interest to me. Eventually, I will be learning Pinterest. So you decide your adventure. You decide what platform or platforms you want to go in. And I want you to understand that if you had, like, each one of these modules on traffic, they could have been sold for $500 each. Look, module 14 could have been $500. Module 15 could have been $500 to $1,000 easy. Instagram, YouTube. How do I know this? People are spending money, $500 to $1,000, to learn each one of these social media platforms. You get the whole course with all these foundational things, plus how to drive traffic on these different platforms for $497. And there's payment plans available. Come on now. Now, for those of you who are in affiliate marketing, there's even module 22 is all about affiliate marketing. So if you have been struggling in affiliate marketing, you're like, man, I'm done with being on the struggle bus. Somebody piece together. I'm tired of watching all these YouTube videos and I still don't know what the heck is going on. Somebody show me the what. There you go. So I will encourage you, please pay attention to module 13 and module 22 because content is very, very important. A lot of people think that there's some magical formula to making sales. It's really content and consistency. Really. So that's that. Stage number 4, you're going to learn how to build your offer, right? This is for when you want to start selling, making digital products, whether it's a guide, a course, a checklist, a one-on-one, like whatever you see, a coaching community, right? You're going to learn how to do that. How do you go from an idea to having a market-ready product? How do you create that stuff in Canva? How do you write out a well-written digital product? How do you host it on a platform? Stuff like that, right? And then this stage 5 is the remember I talked about scaling, right? Scaling is, for example, you make your first sale. How do you take that first sale and then make 5 sales? Okay. Then how do you take those 5 sales and make 20 sales? How do you take your daily income or take your weekly income and make it your daily income, right? Scaling, right? The thing to know about scaling is if you know how to build a solid customer base, you don't constantly have to be bringing in large amounts of new customers. You just, remarket and retain and serve well the customer base that you've already built. That's what it's going to teach you to do. Module 29 and 30 is going to teach you customer service and lifetime value. Again, these are typically like stage 5 and stage 4, and I would argue content. These are things that I want to talk about gatekeeping in digital marketing and affiliate marketing. These things typically were in courses that were $2,000 and $3,000 that historically this type of information has been gate kept by the gurus. Okay, you have access to that in this course. Pretty amazing. Okay, now the community is pretty awesome. Scroll down. You have access to the community live coaching calls 3 times a week where you can ask questions and you can get support from thousands of people who are in the group, who, you know, are ready to help you or whatever, like, part of your journey that you're on. And then thing to know is that this is also available in Spanish. Now I want to give some of my quick takeaways and my quick insights for those of you who are looking at the Roadmap 3.0 and want to pick it up. The link is beneath this video. If at any point you decide that you're ready to get started with the Roadmap 3.0, but I want to give my best takeaways, right? Like, this is not some gotcha. I'm always transparent about what you need to know to make an educated decision before you purchase something for yourself. Shin will always do that. Okay. So I cannot guarantee you overnight success, but what I can tell you is that if you purchase this, you're going to acquire some incredibly valuable skills. Again, if you have not watched my video on 7 ways to make money with the roadmap, I dropped some gems in there about how skills, rinse and repeat, can make you thousands of dollars, whether you sell the roadmap or not. Okay. So the thing to know is, I can assure you that if you pick this up, you're going to acquire some incredibly valuable skills. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you're going to be successful, right? You just have to be consistent. You have to learn the things. You have to apply the things. Don't come in this course and it's just like, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, I would not come in this course and just like be like, okay, I'm gonna go through this whole course in a weekend. No, watch one module, get you a little notebook, watch a module, write down what you need to do next, what it tells you to do, go set that thing up and apply that thing. Go to module 2. This is how you build building blocks, and you build it, and you're also able to go through the course without getting overwhelmed, right? And actually finish the course. A lot of people start courses and don't finish. This is how you do it, right? There's also a lot of really good information in this course. I talked about some things that I was trying to learn for years that, again, was gate kept in some of the $2,000, $3,000 courses that are considered advanced strategies, right? And they're in this course. Things I've been trying to figure out for years, worth way more than $497. Period. Okay? The person who does well with this is the person who is committed to learning the right way, right? You're not trying to be some biz op hopper, like, how fast can I get in this and how fast can I make my money back and how fast? No. The person who does well with this is committed to applying the learning of what they're learning, because you understand that if you learn these things and you apply these things, you got a long-term asset. Let's say you work a job, okay, and your vision is that you want to have a digital business selling digital products that you can make income while you're asleep, but also you can match what you're making on your job. Let's say your take home is $3,000 a month. Like, you make the average for, make about $50,000. Your actual take home is somewhere around $3,500, right? After taxes and stuff like that, right? You want to make that, per month, and then maybe scale that to make that per week, right? After a while, right? If that's what you want to do, you understand that you need to learn some things to be able to do that. That's the person who does well with this course, not a person who's like comes in and don't think they have to learn or do anything, but they think they're going to earn some income. Like, that's not real life. Like, that's not business. Okay. The thing to know is that this training is simple. It's easy to follow. The videos are pretty short, and it produces results if you are disciplined and committed, right? I'm not talking about extreme discipline either. I mean, simply, when I say discipline, I mean you simply make out some time daily or whenever you have time to learn and apply the strategies. So for me, that looks like, I might have to wake up an hour earlier because I'm a caretaker, and, I might have to wake up, right, and get it done before my day starts. Or I might have to stay up an hour later after I get everything done so I could learn the information and do whatever it may, set aside some time, maybe 15-20 minutes, to apply what it just told me to do. So I'm taking the action steps of applying what I'm learning, not just being in consumption mode and learning mode and not really doing what it tells me to do. So again, that's what I mean when I say discipline. Okay. Also, the person who does well with this Roadmap 3.0 is the person who understands that this is not a get rich quick solution, and it's not a biz op, right? All business takes work. All business takes strategy. All business takes skill sets. Anyone who tells you otherwise is trying to tell you something, sell you something, they're lying to you, or both. And that's not what I'm about, right? I'm always going to make sure that you know the what and that's that. All right. So I want to talk about my bonus bundle. Actually, I'm just going to just grab my little card. So when you purchase the course through me, you're going to get access to my Roadmap 3.0 Success Bundle, right? So I'm going to talk about what my success bundle is and how it can help you on your journey to making money passively and selling digital products. Okay, first thing you're going to get is my Roadmap 3.0 funnel and follow-up emails. So if you're the person who you're like, yeah, Shen, I like the idea of selling the Roadmap 3.0 course while I'm learning from it and while I'm setting up my own digital product, I like that idea. So you want a funnel with some follow-up emails to help you sell those courses. So when you make a post, someone goes through your funnel, they're going to get follow-up emails about what this is all about. You ain't got to put those emails together, right? So that's that. You're also going to get my 7-day launch checklist. I talked about information overload and how I know I'm a person who I go into a course and I see a whole bunch of stuff and I just close my whole damn laptop and just walk away because that's me. Right? So I have to create things to keep myself from doing that. And one thing to do is that you're going to get access to is a 7-day launch checklist. What that's going to do is tell you day one, watch these modules and do these things, right? So you can get started. The hardest part for most people is getting started without getting overwhelmed. So it's going to tell you day one, watch these modules, do these things. So that by day 7, not only are you set up, but you have begun the work of going through the modules step by step. Okay, so you're going to get a 7-day launch checklist. The next thing you're going to get is a TikTok training from one of my mentors who he made 6 figures in less than 12 months. And he also provides 50 content ideas. So the thing to know about this training is a lot of people think you have to go viral and you have to have a huge audience and you have to have, thousands of views. Well, most of his videos they have low views. They don't really have that many views, but yet he's making sales. It's really about your content strategy, and you're going to learn that, get that access to that TikTok training. You're also going to get a guide called Success with Stand Store. You want to have your store set up in the first 15-20 minutes that you log into the course. Okay, this guide is going to walk you through how to get your stand store set up. Lickety spit. 15 to 20 minutes. If you are selling the roadmap course, you can have it in your stand store in 15-20 minutes. It walks you through how to get your stand store set up in 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. If you're selling another digital product, how to put it in your store, right? Get your store set up so you have a store, right? And then you're gonna get a faceless wealth guide. I love talking about this because when I came to the internet in 2016, let me tell you, there was no way to market. When people would be like, "Oh, I don't want to show my face," I was like, "You ain't gonna make no money." I didn't even lie to people. I was like, "You ain't gonna make no money." Like, I don't know how you think you're going, because people buy from people, know, like, and trust from people they can see, right? And social media was not designed for people to make money without showing their face. It just was not. Well, Instagram changed the game when they started. Basically, they kind of like reformatted their whole algorithm to like where faceless marketing was able to take off. Okay, so you could create a whole brand without having to show your face, and you couldn't do that a few years ago. You couldn't do that in 2016. You couldn't even do that in 2021, 22. Really, even you couldn't even do it. But now you can. The time is now. You can do that. I actually have another brand that I've been wanting to launch. And the thing about it is I did not want it to be tied to my face. And I was like, I think I'm gonna do this faceless thing, like create an account and create a faceless thing with that. You can use this guide and learn how to do faceless marketing. The next bonus that I give to you when you purchase through me is you're going to get a 30-day content strategy. So it's called Kickstart Your Success with 30-day content strategy. We're going to learn like how you could post on any short form on any platform, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, short form, right? And it's going to give you what to post, and it's going to give you an example video you could watch so you know how to recreate it, right? Easy peasy. Take the guesswork out so you could get up and going, right? Up and ready to go. And then you're going to have support and access to me through a Telegram chat. You can reach out to me through there, ask questions, things like that. The next 10 people who get started with the roadmap for a limited time are going to get a 30-minute one-on-one with me. You can do whatever you want with that one-on-one. You can ask me questions, be like, Shen, walk me through the launch checklist, whatever you need, that's your time. All right. Those bonuses are specially designed to accelerate your journey and fast track your success. Okay. And that's it for today's video. I want to thank you for watching this presentation. Drop any questions below or reach out if you have any questions. I would love to welcome you into the Roadmap 3.0. If you're serious about making passive income with digital products and digital marketing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.